everyone. So what we have done is we have built this AI automation engine, and the idea is that irrespective of the industry, just looking at some of the processes, AI offers a lot in terms of automating those. The rule of thumb I want you to apply to some of the use cases is any process in which you receive an image or a PDF and you eyeball that data and then manually enter it in Excel or in an ERP system or in any other system, like an expense, like a remittance, notification, a receipt, an invoice, an insurance claim, a bank statement, anything that you can think of is a good use case for AI automation. And I'll showcase that to you with the help of our AI automation engine. So what we have done is we have built certain steps to be able to showcase the stairway approach that I like to use for explaining how AI can help you. So for example, you can see I have multiple document types in here. I can do bank statement, invoice, insurance claim. But imagine, as I explained, you could have had many more in here based on whatever your automation scenario is. But the scenario I'm going to cover for this demo is, let's say I pick up an invoice. So I go in here into my system and I'll show you which invoice I'll pick. I have just created this fake invoice. So this is just ABC Supplies Company, 123 Market Street, and this is a little bit of information about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop this invoice into my AI engine. So I put it in here and I hit process start. Now what it is doing is it is leveraging that PDF. It is all in confines of your Azure instance, so no data is leaving your instance. It is using Azure Document Intelligence, and it is processing that invoice and it is extracting information from that invoice. And you can see it took away the description, the quantity, the unit price, and the totals. It also understands the vendors. The discussions that we have had with our customers, they were like, okay, so what if it does something wrong? And that's the first phase of that stairway approach, where you want to validate this data, especially in the earlier stages of adoption. So before you send it to that Excel or to the ERP system, what we've done is we have added that validation step. So anybody in your organization who is part of that can receive an email, and we can highlight some of these line items that require validation, and they can come in and they can make changes. Right, so this interface allows them to be able to do that. And then once they're done with these changes, for example, let's say if I say, oh, it did not detect this properly, the quantity was 6, then you can hit process data. And as you do that, it is going to connect with your ERP system or your Excel, whatever your output is, and it is going to put that in there and to tell you that the process has been completed. I can go back and I can do the same process for some of these other documents as well.